All right. So there is the bilge pump. I went with a small one, 500 gallons per hour. Secured the base with 5200, which is super tough. That's not going anywhere. The hose runs here and it comes right up and through the hole right there. I want to be able to hear it coming out when it comes out. The wiring, I installed it in this actually like plumbing hose. It's like clear, that's what it looks like here. Clear plumbing hose. I really wanted to try to get some of that electrical conduit, flexible conduit that looks kind of like this here. I really wanted to get some of that for this, but they didn't have it at Lowe's. They had it at Home Depot, but I needed other stuff from Lowe's, so I just went to Lowe's. So I ran it in this, and I put heat shrink all over the top. This is just a butt connector here, which it's a butt connector right here. I really wanted to kind of solder every single joint, but this joint right here in front of us is not soldered. So hopefully that lasts. If not, I figure what I can do is I can put a little fuse block right here, which is really what I'd rather do, and go to the fuse block with the wire that goes to the pump and then the wire coming from the battery, so that if I ever have to change the pump, I can just take the 2 screws out, pull it out. But in the meantime, this is what we got. So wire runs under there, up there, comes back around, and then I put just a waterproof connector to connect the two. So for connection, instead of installing a switch, I just installed a waterproof connector from my old kayaking days. Hobie uses these on their batteries and connectors, and it's a really good connector. So just put that two together. I did it wrong the first time. One of the leads was longer, so one was sticking up higher. It didn't quite connect, so I had to redo it. But yeah, now that works. So this particular pump draws 0.02 amps per day by itself. I don't want to let that just sit there and run and drain my battery all day long every day until I drive it. So that's where the waterproof connector comes in. I'll just connect it and disconnect it, you know, as soon as I open it up. Let me just show you how I'll do it. So the deck will be on. The seats obviously go right here, front seat, back seat. So I always leave my seats off to let air circulate through there. So and I also, after I get to the boat ramp, I'll take the seats off to let any gases evaporate. So this area is exposed when I start and when I stop anyway. So quick connection, turns it on, put it in the water, you know, put the seats back on, but then put it in the water and it should be good to go. And the fact that it only draws 0.20 amps per day, I don't think I'm gonna have to worry about draining my battery when I'm out running around. So I do plan on putting a second battery which goes underneath the deck, but that's in the future. This was my main focus, was getting this done, because I don't want to sink.